to Sonic Frontiers Final Horizon. We were doing cleanup. So, yeah. Maybe we can gain some serious height. That's exactly what we need right now. Let's go and get the... 1 second. Need to deal with staff. Not. Anyway. Another lookout, Coco. Also, rain. Rare to see in this expansion. To be honest. Another lookout Coco immediately. There are too many lookout Coco. That is for sure. Let's try doing this one first. Oh, I released that at a bad time, I guess. That works. I think that skill is so cool. I don't even know how I hit that one. Okay, so that's not the one we're after. We're after the other pink section here. Also, I really need to start full rain furring me. We have very little defense. Right. Emmy is surprisingly floaty. I think is the best way to describe it. But the rain texturing on the... Yeah, that's cool. I presume it's something in engine that they made themselves. They could be using something like Bagger Rain Generator. I can't see anything. I'm definitely putting that one on the camera. Oh. I'm not getting into any height with that. Oh, maybe because you meant to do that. That's weird, the camera didn't do that this time. That's all. Up here. Ooh. Okay, another astrolabe and stuff. That direction. Okay. Amy is much slower in the air compared to the other two, though. At least until I get the spin dash for her. Hey, well. This stuff is great. Oh, right, I need to Psy Hammer. Gigantic Spring! I don't think we see a model for a Gigantic Spring anywhere else. Okay, that's somewhat useful. So missing an astrolabe in that section though. We have that one. It's not too bad. Oh, actually, no, we're not too bad on that. What did I step on? I'm not sure I stepped on anything there. Also, I see something. Another portal gear. Oh, we've got one of these vaults. Okay. It'll help. Right. I don't think I've ever heard that before. That's cool. Oh, right, there we go. That's cool. Amy Jeffers only has the most flow to her sections. Honestly, more than Sonic, I'd say. I don't know if I've done this stuff before. I might have, I might not have. Also, I turned down top speed. I might need to increase it a bit for Amy. Camera does not like that. Anyways, more experience. It is useful. Especially since we completely lack that. Oh, I see it. I want to do it correctly. Because it's all cool what they did. I think it's a shame to ignore it. Oh, right, this. I can do this. I am bad at timing it, but I can do it. Oh, we do have a skill we can get. Poison parry. Okay. Interesting. Please give me a Starfall Rain this night. Could help a lot. Not explicitly required, but would help a lot. Oh, I am going the wrong direction, aren't I? Yeah. That mission marker for the final battle, which we will not be doing the final battle again. I was too happy with what I did. It's what I achieved. Ah. Wait, I can just do that, can't I? Ah. If I don't keep missing, that is. It is quite possible. There we go. Okay, that's cool. Enough. It could be better, could be worse. Yep, let's go around the map collecting astrolabes. And experience, because why not? Is this something I have done? I don't know. I'm unsure how to handle that one. Oh, it's not perfect. I think I'm missing an ideal skill to have. Would be... It's probably Spin Dash. No card spin boost. Right. That makes sense. Thank you. All these rings make me wonder whether I need to have Psyhammer on me, but I only have one charge. Oh, thankfully I had one Psyhammer charge. That's a lot of cocoa. A reasonable amount of experience too. I have completely missed out what I was going for. I will go for this one. Yeah, I've got that. This one is unconnected. Probably from this. Oh, and there is rumble, by the way, on some things. I don't know why it feels like it's so selective on its rumble, but... eh. Another Astrolabe. That gives us a nice chunk of map. And we'll come back to it. Go say hi to Eggman.
What do you want? If you're looking for Sonic, he's not here.
You'd better not be up to no good just because Sonic's busy.
I, the greatest scientific genius, up to no good. Don't mistake me for some small-time thug who commits crimes on a mere whim.
Huh. What should I mistake you for then?
I think it kind of just proves that even if Sonic were to fall, Amy will not. I mean, Forces kind of proved that, but still. That is definitely for Sonic. Because nobody else can like Sweet Ash. Give me some extra strength, please. That helps a bit. And go talk to Say. Ooh, Jason. Ooh, go. There we go. Hey, Sage.
Why the cocoa? Actually, that element may change the result of my calculations.
Calculations? You mean the cocoa may be able to help us?
The cocoa contained personal information of the ancients and their souls. If they hold data that hasn't been uploaded to cyberspace yet, maybe...
Maybe that could be the key. Wow!
Wow. So, anyway, Astrolabe! Up there. Coming off base. Right. At least appears to be. Oh, raining. Oh, I need to be faster. Also, those sound effects are from Sonic 06. That's the only place those sound effects are used. Huh? Or more specifically, both those sound effects. I'm not sure what I'm missing here, game. Oh, that is not the right way to what I was wanting. Would appear I have been bamboozled. There is what I'm wanting. Apparently that. One possibility I'm seeing over there is the rails. Actually, that's probably my only real possibility is those rails up in the sky. But let's see if we can get to them. Oops, I haven't, probably. Okay, I do use the big spring a few times for Amy then. Interesting. Oh, yeah, that's what I needed. Oh, almost went right off the edge. Hello. Another good chunk of map. And another thing to go and collect over there. Okay. I do not want to fight the Spider Plus as Amy, thank you. Did it in Snuts for a reason. Oh, that up there. I need to get up that. That's double. Right, yep, there's a ink. Right, I went through here before as Nux and did not get very far because... Not Amy. Hey! Plus 6,000. Can I just hop in and grab this, please? Thank you. Right. This is likely... yeah. Huh? Maybe? No. It's just there. That's cool. Barely. A lot of Amy stuff is built around a skill that you don't get until later. It feels like a bit of a missed opportunity. Still missing that one. There's not an obvious way that you would get to this one, apart from maybe those? I will go and check those pink platforms out, because if there's something cool here, I don't want to miss it. Yep, it was something cool. Not for very long, but it was something cool. Okay. Another 6,000. Card spin boost. Oh, that's amusing. Why does it look like, you know, General Grievous's thing? And it's too fast for the game to handle terrain collision on. Another lookout ball. Anyway, speak to Nux. And we'll continue our stuff around the island. Takes a little bit to get started, but my word, is that fast. Hello, Nux.
Hurry up, or I'll find the emeralds before you.
Wait, Knuckles. Do you have any tips on finding emeralds?
Tips? Just dig everywhere until you find them. That's all there is to it.
I have a hammer, not a shovel. That wasn't very helpful. Looks like I'll need to find them my own way.
Anyways, let's go and get the ping and then we'll do the map segment. Really not the best, but it is fast. I will not lie about that. Ah. Super Banks. $3,000. Anyway, there's a map puzzle here apparently. Oh, it's just one of these. Simple enough. Right. That looks good. Right. I believe it's the blue that actually sits on it, but hard to tell. Oh no, it's the white. I almost messed that up. There we go. And some more stuff revealed for Nux. Interesting. Seems to be primarily Knuckles' area as well. Go and speak to Tails. Oh, before I grab this, another lookout Koggle. My word. Hey, Tails.
What are you doing here? You sure do some fast searching.
Well, I think it's important to stay focused on your goal, but it's not always easy. This island is so huge. I'm sure there are a lot of places I'll never be able to reach.
Yeah, I'll keep a lookout for the emeralds from the sky.
Nice enough. So, Nux has an astrolabe there to do a significant chunk. It means that there must be an astrolabe here in that area, because we're definitely missing one here. Speaking of, let's go and scout this area then. There are those cubes that go nowhere. Does make me curious. I'll go and have a look at the cubes that go to nowhere. Okay, that didn't get me anything useful. Wait, you can just do that? Huh. Anyways, yeah, I'm still not seeing an astrolabe or something in that area. It'll be there somewhere, just don't know for who. They really like using these boxes, don't they? Another night has passed and still no Starfall rain. Right. Portal gear. Let's try from here to this one. Okay. So, at least make our way over to the astrolabe that you see there. Oh, I see. That comes from this. I tried to use Amy's special skill for doing that kind of stuff, but it didn't want to work for some reason. Now it works. Anyways. One is right next door. Right on the ground, in fact. Let's... I don't need that. Okay. We'll ignore them. And there. Up, from that? From that. Okay. Hello. Not much stat boost, but a small stat boost. And that gets us. Spin dash. Which is cool. Move. Leap. Okay. Maybe you can really save ourselves. Oh, there's a spring. That was not obvious. Oh, and that's the astrolabe. Okay. That is not where I was thought it was going. I'll take it. As that gets me some very good map, in fact. That gets that quadrant. Right, that's the one that was missing for that section. What does that one do? That one does that. So there's definitely one missing in that area. Yeah, because that one doesn't cover it. But anyways, let's go and get the experience there. Oh, and I see, maybe where from? No, that's a ramp off there. That's there. But for what? from that, perhaps? It is quite possible. Oh, that's beautifully mapped out there. Okay. Oh, I see. I'm a little low. That's fine. We can compensate. Oh, and we can actually go and say hi to Sonic. That's unusual.
Man, what a shockwave. Amy, are you okay?
I'm fine. Oh, but we need to protect the Coco. I have to make sure they're safe. And they might know something we don't.
Well, if anyone can learn something from them, it'll be you. I'm counting on you, Amy.
I also just spotted something. Hello. Right, and Astrolabe. Amy sure has a lot of Astrolabes yet to do. Be done, I'd say. Interesting. Also, I didn't mean to Psyhammer there. This is not all doing what it's meant to. I am very confused as to what just happened. I think I got redirected off the path I was trying to go on. Because that's a false herring. It is. Oh. That sucks. Bad camera adaptation. That's Sonic. What the heck am I doing? Yes, Sage is right here. Let's go and say hi and then we'll try and figure this out.
I saw a mark on the pyramid wall. It was the same mark I saw in the sky when I said goodbye to the Coco. What could it mean?
There are no definite records in the cyberspace archives, but it appears the ancients worshipped it as the symbol of a god.
They believed in a god even with all of this amazing technology? I didn't expect that.
Faith is an excellent way to shape a group's sense of kinship. However, the markings in the sky are a clear and observable phenomenon, and cannot be the manifestation of a miracle. Perhaps the god of the ancients depicted by the wall markings still exists out there today.
Interesting. I am trying to figure out where this astrolabe is and how I can get to it, and this looks like a good place to try from. This gets me high. Oh, and this looks like a section for Amy. It seems like she's having so much fun with all of this. Oh, balls. Well, that just reset my progress. Ah. It won't take much to redo when I just look. Considering it is mostly just camera being annoyance. Because, you know, I press the buttons with my thumbs. Well, the buttons with my thumb. My right thumb. So. Astrolabe. Right, and that gets us some Amy stuff. Including a critical for all of that stuff. That's quite a bit, actually. So we have one thing with Knuckles, and we have a fair bit of things to clean up with Tails. So we'll probably be switching back to Tails next time, probably, after we clean up the rest of Amy's stuff, which we will do right now. Astrolabe. Actually, we'll probably switch back to Tails today. I just wanna... stuff. Oh. Okay, that's the Astrolabe, that's cool. Okay, a little bit more to do for Amy. It shouldn't be too bad. How high in the sky is it? I've collected this one. Okay, so that's coming from that. Either from that or from that. I'm willing to guess that it's this. Not sure how you meant to get there though. Seems ever so slightly out of reach. Maybe from that? Maybe from these. No. Ow. Oh right, I don't have max rings. I can get dizzy from that when I don't have max rings, but I took damage, so... Yep, that was it. We'll go say hi to Nox, and then we'll head back to King's Tower to... Oh, no, we've got actually a few people to say hi to. And then we'll go back to the King's Tower. Actually, we'll switch to... No, we'll switch to Tails, because Tails has the most stuff outstanding. There are a couple things for Nox. They are not of immediate concern. And I have a feeling that Tails' stuff will reveal some Nox.
Will the cocoa really be useful to us?
I don't know for sure, but I hope they will.
I've only seen them get scared and run away.
I've seen how strongly they feel for others, even though they look differently now.
Well, it's worth a shot. I don't think the enemy will expect the cocoa to do anything.
Indeed. Right, we've got Sonic to talk to and Sage over there, and then we've got Eggman to talk to over there. Yeah. So still no Starfall Rain. I am getting very unlucky with the Starfall Rain. It's hard to consider this complete when Amy hasn't got the ability to level up like everyone else.
Thanks for the help, Amy. I would have been in real trouble without you.
Don't worry about it. I told you I'm not just gonna sit around and wait.
Glad to know you have my back. I'm counting on you to find those emeralds.
What was that for? Hello, Sage. Again. My
What's
word,
this stone
Amy
tower?
talks to Sage a lot.
I think I've seen it on Kronos Island too. Could it be an important clue left by the Coco?
No, it's nothing more than a traditional structure left by the ancients. They competed to see who could stack stones higher without them falling over. The winner was determined not just by the height, but the difficulty and aesthetic beauty of their stack. It was so popular that they even had annual competitions. There was a plethora of data in cyberspace about the rules and results of these competitions. It may be insignificant to us now, but it was important to the ancients.
Why were they so important to them? I may have knocked some over while looking for the emeralds.
There's no need to concern yourself about that. According to the records, the ancients were delighted when the towers were knocked over, because they could stack them back up again.
Okay then. I was thinking more like they were cans, as it's the closest thing we have to it, which cans were not burial sites here. Some were even big enough to actually be full tombs. It's rare though, but it did happen. Right, I need to go and say hello to Eggman. To do that, use my rail. Yeah. At the next junction, make a right. I don't know why I wanted to be Sat-Nav voice for some reason, but I wanted to be Sat-Nav voice. Oh, there's actually a sage to say hi to here. Round here. Yeah, actually I'm going in the right direction apparently. They should be right here. Oh, hello. There you are, Sage. My word, Amy talks with Sage a lot.
I saw a tower like this on Kronos Island. What did the ancients use it for?
This was an observation tower. Its main function was to send out radio signals to detect the enemy hunting them down from space. Once the enemy's presence was detected, the defense systems on the Starfall Islands were automatically triggered. Do you recall the tower on Rhea Island? This is similar. The tower here on Oranos Island has already been activated. The great threat that destroyed the ancients is near.
Okay. Anyway. Onto the Silver Rail. We have places to go and places to be. That's a reference. Too much. Too far to go, too much to see. I can't remember the rest of it.
What was that upside-down pyramid thing on Kronos Island?
According to the information I've gathered in cyberspace, it's a terminal created by the Ancients to get in and out of their spaceships. When they first arrived on this planet, they used their spaceship as a base of operations. They needed time to investigate whether the islands were habitable. They built a terminal to travel back and forth between the island and their ships. There were terminals built on other islands, but they were different in design. They've ceased to function. All that remains of the terminals is the wreckage of the elevators that were used for boarding. If you're curious, go and find the remains. But only if you're able to sort out the situation here first, that is.
Interesting. I do like discovery aspect that Eggman has. Oh, we just discovered another one for it. Well, at least it's easy to get to by rail. Yeah. There we go. That being at an angle makes me think that I'm missing one of those. I know I'm not. Probably got all of the map pieces from those. I know I haven't got all the ones from the Astrolabe, so that's why we're gonna switch to Tails.
I've noticed that there's no sign of any animals on this island. I would expect some to be around in a place so full of nature. This isn't your doing, is it?
Don't blame me for that. According to the records in cyberspace, all of the native creatures were transported to another island during the battle that led to the extinction of the Ancients. With no one to return the creatures, the island's ecosystem suffered major disruption. Only a few small insects survived. The Ancients must have been fully committed to the battle to pull off such a large-scale transportation plan.
Interesting. Anyways, nothing else for him. Time to ride the rail back to the tower. And switch over to Tails. Right. Right, back to Tails. First thing to do, clear this Astrolabe. It's nice to be back with Tails. from that stuff. Okay. This stuff, this stuff, this stuff. All of this. Okay. It is really nice that I can just switch the tails like that. Honestly, it is really be able to switch back to tails. I have stuff to do. Makes me quite happy. Anyway. That's cool. Anyways, let's see what we get from this astrolabe. Vision, and there's another one for Amy. But we have found the missing astrolabe. Yep, that is indeed the missing astrolabe. Let's go say hi to Sage, and then we'll go over to that. How many ball gears? My word.
The cyber corruption has been progressing through your body. Your remaining time is limited.
I know. I may not even be able to move eventually. I need to get the emeralds and get them to Sonic right away.
I'm updating your information, and it seems there is a new possibility
Oh?
within you as well.
A new possibility within Tails. Well, that's cryptic. But also hopeful. Okay, it's likely this. It'll do this. Right, you don't get any height from that. Oh, it's this structure, isn't it? If what we're looking for is off of this structure, I'm fine with that. Where is it? Oh my word. I need a bit more height. Wait, I just destroyed those boxes, didn't I? I might not be able to get enough height. Oh. Unless there's a way for me to gain height. Oh, wrench. Right. Forgot about that. I'm pretty sure that's the intended way to grab that. That's cool. Didn't know that was there. And I literally just used the wrench not 5 minutes ago. Okay, more for Amy revealed. And we will go and say hi to Nut. But first... Is this underground? No. It is high in the sky. Very high in the sky. Wait. Oh no, this is this. I have no idea. This is taller than most towers. I don't think it's up here. There. How the heck you meant to get up to here? Right, from that. From this. Oh, I see. I understand. I can't remember what the button is for the X. Okay. Right. I wonder what all this was about. Thank you. Platforming this camera is so much more useful. Anyways, I need to get over here. this looks like the correct kind of angle for that. Yes. It's because it is. And this one is likely the correct angle for this. Aye. Now I need this one somehow. That is too low. This might be okay. No, I need that one. Yep, perfect. Yeah. That one is definitely more difficult. So the only astrolabe left in that area is that one. Hang on a second. That's the only one left in that area. Oh, if that's the only one left, we're missing 3. No, we're missing 2. We're missing 1 for this area. And we're missing 1 for... Oh, no. That's that one. Okay. But we're missing another one. Somewhere in this area. Anyways, let's go and talk to Sage. Again.
When I scanned the skies earlier, I detected a similar reading in the ruins. Maybe there's something in the air.
That would be a satellite placed in space by the ancients. There are multiple satellites positioned over a wide area.
But why did they put them up there?
There is evidence that the satellites were used to send some kind of authentication code. The columns of light you have seen above ground are all masses of electronic data.
That must mean the Emerald Vaults opened when interacting with that light. It was receiving data to unlock them from the satellites.
Interesting. What is? This one's nice and easy. And we got one over here. So nice and easy. Okay, now we need to get to the other side of the map. Well, besides talking to a bunch of people, which, oh my word, we have a lot of people to talk to as Tails. My word, that is a lot of conversations. Anyway, we will do it all the same. Hello.
Hey, Tails! How's the whole cyber corruption thing going? I've been making good progress breaking all sorts of stuff. If you need my strength, let me know.
I'm good for now. You've been a great help, Knuckles. Now, I just need to get the emeralds before the cyber corruption gets worse.
Okay. Right. Oh. Sage.
was surprised when the Death Egg robot blasted a hole in the ground. There were similar robots on other islands, but why was the one on Chaos Island the only one able to do that?
Because that was the one that the Doctor was riding when he arrived at the Starfall Islands. It's equipped for battle and has consoles for investigating the islands and ruins. When he descended on the island, he used a miniature vehicle instead to head into the ruins. There, he obtained a massive amount of data regarding ancient technology and transitioned into cyberspace. Many threats awaited him there. After eradicating them, I returned to the Starfall Islands, but the Death Egg robot was already damaged by then, presumably by the heat and smoke from a volcano. So in order to continue our investigation of the island, we composed downgraded versions of the robot he was originally riding and placed them in various locations.
So that's why the original Death Egg robot on Chaos Island was the only one that could shoot beams and had consoles installed. We wouldn't have been able to find the underground passageway without it.
I did not expect Sonic to hack into it, but if he was able to reboot it successfully, we should repair the original robot and add it to our ranks. That is, if we can get it ready in time for our foe's appearance.
Interesting. That's nuts. Hello. Don't mind the wrench.
You finish this, Tails. I'll let you handle the best part.
Thanks. It's all because of you and Amy. And I won't let your efforts go to waste. Yeah. Yeah.
Tails, have you noticed what's happening to our bodies?
Yeah. The cyber corruption is getting worse.
And that means we might get trapped in that lonely place. But what I'm most worried about is Sonic. I don't want to let him down.
I feel the same way, Amy. I can't fail, no matter what happens to my body.
Anyway, I have to fly a little bit. The cyclone.
The path to victory lies in the technology of the ancients. If I combine my weapons and the power of the emeralds... you don't look well.
I'm fine. Sonic's working hard out there. Even you are too. I can't stop now. Not yet!
You've honed your mental fortitude in addition to your intelligence. You're becoming quite formidable, Tails.
Yeah, I guess this would be a formative experience for all of them. Yeah, let's do it this way. Because we need to head up at there anyway. Let's say hi to Sonic. That is most certainly a C. Please. Incoming!
I've been feeling off ever since that shockwave hit. I hope you're hanging in there, Tails.
I'm okay, but the enemy might be recharging their energy. We need to hurry.
Yeah, let's get going, buddy.
Okay, and stop worrying about me and start believing in me.
Anyways, oh. see any other way to really get this. Actually,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
hey Sonic, again.
Hey, Tails. Cool gadget you got there.
Well, I know I can't fight like you or Knuckles, so I'll use whatever tools I can to make myself useful.
You do you, buddy. You always know how to help out.
I hope that means that they haven't eliminated in the future giving Tails his tail swipe back. Let's get the Astrolabe. Right, up. Oh, it's from up there. Okay, so I might as well get up there anyway. It's very high in the sky. I believe I've done that. Checking everything.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
That one's there. That one is there. Oh, I see that one. Where is this Astrolabe's entrance? Because that's obviously for Sonic.
Yeah.
That's the pink of Amy. Oh, no, I'm seeing yellow there.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. I understand what's going on. We will do it the correct way.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I was not expecting to be able to stand on that. Anyway, yeah. Astrolabe. And that should be the last thing for Tails. At least as far as I'm like. Oh wait, I've still got to go and talk to some peeps, don't I? I gotta talk to another peep. Anyway. Yeah, I'll go talk to them because it's Eggman there, Amy there, Eggman Still a fair bit of talking. Any other places to chat? No. Okay. That should be the last lookout clock on the entire map, but still.
There's so much happening on this island. It's beyond my comprehension. It all seems like magic to me.
Here's a word of advice. A scientist shouldn't explain things using the word magic. It's true, there are many things that can't be explained with our current knowledge. The ancients were a technologically advanced civilization. Everything we've seen is nothing more than phenomena that were common at the time. I assure you, there is no such thing as magic on this island. Just you watch. I will uncover the truth behind everything.
One thing I do like about Eggman is that he is, in an odd way, a dedicated historian. So he likes reusing history to his advantage, but nope. Now you give me Starfall Rain. Right when I don't need it, but it's harder to change over to Amy.
Feeling quite anxious, separated from your hero, Sonic.
Eggman, have you forgotten about what happened at Station Square?
Yeah.
I may not be Sonic, but there are things only I can do.
Yeah.
We will see what you're capable of without him.
I do like that Flynn put in that acknowledgement there. No. This is definitely going to be over by the time I get to switching to Amy, isn't it? Anyway, hey
I've
Eggman.
seen those giant devices all over Chaos Island. Judging by their color scheme and how new they are, I'm guessing you made them.
He's got a sharp eye, Tails. Indeed, those were power generation devices I built as I investigated ancient technology. The Death Egg robot and all of the other machines I brought in may be amazing, but they're useless without an energy supply. That's why I prepared a power generator that utilizes geothermal energy from volcanoes. If only I had more time, I would have put generators throughout this island to power a super weapon. Such a shame.
Maybe the reason the Death Egg robot's beam was able to find the underground passage wasn't just because of the hacking, but because of Eggman's energy supply. I really don't want to thank him, though.
Right, and just need to go and say hello. Amy. And then that should be it for Tails.
Don't you think I could have been more helpful to Sonic if I had my normal body back?
For sure. In this digitized state, there's a limit to how much we can affect the real world. But there may be ways to help from cyberspace, like how we combined our powers to turn Sonic back to normal.
That's true. There must be things only we can do in this form.
Right, is that everyone? That is everyone. Fly back to the tower pronto. Come on! This is so hard. There we go. Up to the top. Just barf, got it. Amy. Starfall Rain, please don't run out on me right now. I wish I didn't have full rings where I'd use my other ability, but this does a good job of giving me a ton of speed very quickly, which means I can collect a lot when I'm precise. I need all of these. It's a good number. I doubt it'll get Amy max, but it'll get Amy something. Yeah, not perfect, but it'll do. Why is that nearest Elder? Fine. Been up to max. And a little bit of brain capacity. It's not perfect. It'll do. Right. Back to the tower. I don't have max frames right now. There we go. Right, switching back to Nux and granting strength. Because Nux has the only astrolabe we can see. That one. Anyway. We are leaving that there for today. We will finish this tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Next stream. Next week. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your days, and I'll see you next time.